common opponent in Waleed Nasser. He's only had 50 decisions, 8 more points. Unfortunately, Ghazali is out here.
This is all due to Nanjanev popping from welterweight for his pro debut. Safe a middleweight for this one, but certainly something that he could look to do moving forward. Could he be successful here tonight?
I'm not going to take a middleweight out there. As you see, will be giving a little bit of size to Hicham Ghazali. And we will encourage all our viewers, all the paperweight fighters and preliminaries on Facebook to join in the conversation on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, at Cage Warriors. And please, hashtag CWFC Golden. Fantastic entry there from Nick Nanjanev. Close the cage. At least 2 minutes to get on with. Now, 5 p.m. we are set to go once again. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background is in Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, he weighed in officially 183.5 pounds. Tonight, he makes his professional debut, fighting out of Morocco. Here is Hicham Ghazali! And his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist standing 6 feet even. He weighed in 184.5 pounds. And he too makes his professional debut tonight, fighting out of and representing Amman, Jordan. Here is Hassan Jordan! Referee in charge of the action, culinary expert, David Swan. Our resident chef, David Swan. Second part is other profession tonight as an MMA referee. He gets this one underway. Hicham Ghazali in the red and white shorts, Yazan Janeb in the red and black. And you can already see the Thai boxing style from Ghazali and the wrestling from Yazan Janeb, who scores an early takedown.
Immediately changing level, progressing to side control. He'll be very content to have started off in this position so quickly. Good, dominant top control for him.
We've seen Ghazali before, and his biggest weapons were those unorthodox flying knees, spinning back kicks and low kicks.
He's got to look to get his arms back inside. Both his elbows are outside of the sort of core of his body and isolated here. And really, I think you're seeing a little bit of perhaps immaturity from Ghazali on the ground.
And Yazan Janeb passes straight into mount. Goes to the knee on belly, splits straight over into the full mount.
Yeah, let's see if he looks to use some elbows. It's obviously his pro debut, the first time he's going to be able to harness that particular weapon.
Let's bring a whole new dynamic to the top game.
Been a long time for Yazan to work here.
And the crowd going absolutely wild.
Oh, armbar coming. Oh, Ghazali's got to be careful.
Still there. Yazan Janeb's got the arm. He extends it. This could be over.
I think he's going to really... Oh, he's just got to adjust, get that thumb facing up. Really drive his hips into it. Ghazali, how tough is he?
But he switched to the triangle.
Oh, can he quite sink it though? It looks as though it's a little loose.
Doesn't have the ankle behind the knee, just the toes at this point.
No, he's got the option of the arm there as well.
Triangle arm bar, goes belly down.
This should be tight here. And how tough is Ghazali trying to just
incredible
break his way out.
Guts here from Ghazali.
And I think Janeb cannot believe that Ghazali is not tapped to this.
Unbelievable.
Switching back to the triangle again. Ghazali just consents to brute force punch his way out of this one.
Whoa, huge knee to the head there. Illegal knee to the head of a downed opponent. Referee David Swan just delivering the instructions. But point not being taken. And immediately a big right hand coming down from Hicham Ghazali. Surprised we didn't see a point deduction there, Josh.
Very surprising from the ref. Well, it'll be interesting to have a chat with him afterwards, see what his rationale was. But Yazan Janeb really having to fight through this one. It looked as though it was going to be early doors.
Janeb had that triangle armbar locked in it, and he looked at the referee as if to say that the arm's gone.
Yeah, sometimes it can, you just get that little bit of wiggle room, and it's enough for your opponent to gut it out and fight his way through, and that's exactly what Hicham Ghazali has done here. Standing to strike inside the guard. Nice sweep now. Armbar entry as well.
Again, trying to lock out that arm. Again, Yazan Janeb.
Oh, that was a lovely entry from Janeb. The flower sweep was there if he had the chance as well. But coming up on top now.
Looking to pass that guard. Take his man back up against the cage here.
Standing back control with single hook. Well, Ghazali opts to dump him on the ground, but it's not going to end him in that favourable position if Janeb can free his head here.
Ghazali trying to isolate an arm.
Well, the Moroccan has got to be very careful. If that head pops out, immediately Janeb is going to be latched onto the back. Hicham Ghazali.
Ghazali seemingly content to just pin his man at the moment. Yazan Janeb trying to get onto his knees and get some leverage to pull that head out.
I mean, you know, this is one of those positions that isn't technically correct. It's a judo kezukatami, and, you know, it's useful for holding people in place for short periods of time, but we can see if the guy's got a really good solid squeeze, it can be very effective here, but I think Geneb is just about going to create the leverage to pop his head out.
And there he is, and now Lagzali is in a bad spot once again. Trying to butt, but a very solid base from Yazan Geneb.
Oh, Lagzali's given his back now. Geneb's going to be looking to sink his hooks in. He needs to get those underhook controls with his arm, though. Otherwise, he's going to fall off the top here.
Perhaps he's
armbar on the way down, yeah.
Perhaps going to look to switch that armbar again.
We've already seen some nice transitional awareness from Yazan Geneb. Let's see if the Jordanian can pull something off here as time ticks away for him in the first round.
Final 30 seconds. It makes you wonder, Josh, if he couldn't tap him out with that armbar earlier on, what does he have to do to make this man submit?
Well, maybe it's the positional grappling into the striking and ground and pound game, as we're seeing now.
Big right hand being rained down from Yazan Geneb there. He goes back to looking for the choke. And a real gutsy performance here from Hicham Lagzali.
Yeah, there were moments in that first round where I honestly would not have thought he'd be able to escape. Yazan Geneb's got to be wondering what he needs to do, but an excellent first round for the Jordanian nonetheless.
You've got to wonder what kind of damage has been done to that arm as we take a look at some of the action from that first round.
Immediately, Geneb in on the takedown, started off with the side control he would have so preciously wanted.
Couple of big shots landed here for the Jordanian, and here's that armbar.
You can see he just didn't quite get the cut off across the back of the neck. It's just down on his ankle. It's probably going to leave a little bit of space. This belly down armbar was where we really thought Lagzali's arm was going to go.
There was actually two kicks to the head of the down the
I've got to be honest, I did not see those.
And a knee.
I mean, a knee to the chest there or the collarbone would have been fine, but slightly misplaced.
There was also two kicks at almost impossible angle for us to see, and indeed for our referee to see. These things do happen in mixed martial arts, and we can only hope it doesn't have any effect on the outcome of the bout.
Well, the referee having some trouble getting the cornerman out of the cage here.
Always fun with a language barrier here in Jordan.
He's going to be wiping off some excess water here.
Referee David Swan about to get the second round underway. Hicham Lagzali versus Yazan Geneb. Cage Warriors, Fight Night 10. Touch of the gloves to start the round.
Well, one of both guys looking very tired after that first round. Oh, and a good head kick early from Hicham Lagzali.
Didn't seem to really rock Yazan Geneb, but he kind of stumbled down from it.
Yeah, good work from Geneb to immediately follow him back up. He has a reach and really surged forward for the takedown, but see how he cut the angle so nicely once he got hold of his man. I think he'll use this just to slow the pace down, grind on him, and just really try and get some energy back.
Well, that's where Yazan Geneb's done his best work in the past, Josh, when he's been able to take his man to the mat, grind him out, really wear them out with that suffocating grappling style that he has. That looks like exactly what he's trying to do here for Hicham Lagzali.
Nice pass from Geneb, moving to side control now. Again, we can see perhaps some of the inexperience of Hicham Lagzali. He's holding on to the head with that left headlock grip. Not going to be able to really do much. It's going to be more of a nuisance for Geneb at this point.
Referee David Swan calling for action there.
Jordanian looking to switch his hips and step around, very nice indeed.
Looking to go knee on belly, did that in the first round, went to knee on belly and immediately threw into full mount. Yazan Geneb frees his head. Still caught in that side control position though.
And again we can see the Moroccan is reaching around Geneb. He's isolated both his own elbows by trying to maintain this position. Geneb's got to be thinking just a nice, slow, methodical progression of the position here is going to be the way to go. There we go, look at the mount. Nice, tight, flips the leg over.
And the crowd here in Jordan, a very educated crowd, showing their appreciation of the grappling from Yazan Geneb.
See if he looks for just ground and pound here rather than give away the position with the submission attempts. Sure, the jiu-jitsu player in him will want that submission, but sometimes you've got to get the job done with your fists.
Hicham Lagzali just holding his man in close, preventing Yazan Geneb from getting any leverage.
Oh, let's see if he looks for the arm, but good job to stay on the back there.
Well, as soon as Yazan Geneb goes for the rear naked choke.
Yeah, they can immediately get under the throat. Lagzali's got to be fighting that 2-on-1. Got to look to control the wrist.
No hooks in now from Yazan Geneb. They both go back in though. Asserts his position, looks to get that hand under the throat.
It is a long time for the Jordanian to work in this position. Strikes to soften him up.
Yazan Geneb looking to secure the rear naked choke here.
Again though, here we're seeing some very nice technical defence. Looking to switch to the head and arm though. Lovely work. The Moroccan's got to look to really pump and get that right elbow high. Try and cinching this up.
Needs to step over to side control, but he's lost the choke in doing so.
Nice explosion at the right time from Laxali.
Watch your fingers.
Laxali being warned for putting his fingers in the mouth of Yazan
Aaron,
Janeb.
you gotta start doing this. Can I stand you up?
Yazan Janeb postures up.
Janeb with the full mount still.
Big right hand from Yazan Janeb there. Looking again to switch to the armbar.
S-mount here, let's see if he takes the arm. Oh, and that is definitely tight this time.
He's using the hips as a fulcrum, leaning back and cranking the arm.
Oh, and the arm has got to have gone here.
That elbow looks to be dislocated. There's no submission coming though.
How tough is Laxali? Puts his head out.
Unbelievable. Yazan
And
Janeb
then forced to
straight,
go back to mount.
Yazan Janeb straight back into mount.
I mean, I've got to say, I thought the arm was gone. What I really liked that time was Janeb didn't just fall back. He switched to the S-mount, tucked that far side leg underneath the armpit, allowed him to really cinch that up tight before he fell back. Really nice jiu-jitsu, but we see heavy breaths now.
Big elbow from Yazan Janeb. We talked about that earlier, Josh, the first fight where he attempted these elbows. He landed one there. But if you're Yazan Janeb right now, you've got to be wondering how you can put this guy away. I don't know what hits him like Sali's limbs made of or what he's eating for dinner, but I want some of it.
I mean, some guys are just, you know, they're a bit more double jointed, they have a bit more flexibility. The arm's still going to break at a certain point, it just requires him to really cinch it up tight. And I've got to say, I feel a bit for Yazan Janeb. I really thought he had that submission there.
Mentally, it's going to take a toll, coming that close to finishing a fight.
Keep moving, guys. Keep moving.
Not being able to get the trap.
Keep moving.
Referee David Swan now warning the fighters again for inactivity. He will stand this up, and he does. And the round ends anyway. Action-packed second round there, Josh, between Hichem Laxali and Yazan Janeb.
It really was. Again, it's going to be another round, but Yazan Janeb controlled the whole round, had some fantastic submission attempts, but it was really just brute tenacity.
And we're going to see
from
some
the
of those
Moroccan.
now. High head kick. Actually took it on the arm, it just kind of knocked Yazan Janeb over a little bit.
Yeah, nice scrambling takedown here from Janeb, though, to earn this position on top, moving again to the mount, just very succinctly sliding the knee over, very tight transition there.
This is the arm triangle choke attempt. You see Yazan Janeb now just pass that leg over into side control.
And it was a perfectly timed bridge from Laxali to escape that one. The S-mount here. The arm. Yeah.
Both these men showing a little battle fatigue as we head into this third round. Referee David Swan about to get proceedings underway.
Ready?
Hichem Laxali in the red and white shorts. Yazan Janeb in the black and red.
I've got to say, Hichem Laxali is known as a striker, but really, what's he going to have left in his arms at this point? A nice takedown from Janeb, hit on the hips, changing the angle. Again, looking
here from
immediate scrambling to top position.
knocks out into side control of Jordanian.
I think we're going to see the same progression we've seen twice before now. Move to mount. See how high his chest is, though. There's not really much pressure on Laxali, and I think Janeb is starting to realise we're not going to see too much explosion from Laxali, except in the dying moments when it's absolutely a necessity for him.
Well, Hichem Laxali never went to a decision in his amateur career. Yazan Janeb did on a number of occasions, but only 3-minute rounds, so this is the first time either man has fought longer than 10 minutes, Josh.
Again, full mount for the Jordanian. Chest nice and low.
Interested to see if Yazan Janeb looks for the armbar again, or whether he's content to just do that here. In top position, looking absolutely exhausted as the Jordanian drops the left hand.
Just like to see some good, solid, methodical, well-placed elbows from Janeb here. There's a good shot. Again, palm, push-off elbows. Just a nice pace like this. I think he can maintain this position indefinitely as long as he chooses to.
Hichem Laxali looking like he doesn't really have a whole lot left to give from this position. Yazan Janeb taking his mouthpiece out there for a breather. Yazan Janeb pins one arm. Looking for the salivary position here, Josh.
Yeah, crucifix now for Janeb. A lot of time to work as well.
Nice elbow strike there from the crucifix position for Yazan Janeb.
Well, Laxali's not going to give up easy. We've seen that already. Well, he's trying to strike with limited knees from the bottom.
Just chipping away here is Yazan Janeb. Hichem Laxali struggling to get out of this position. He's on lockdown at the moment. Zanjinev looking to create a bit of space, to drop another one of those elbows in. It's under 2.5 minutes to go in our final round.
Very nice grip with the feet from Zanjinev to isolate that arm. It's a little more secure than the standard crucifix you sometimes see.
Couple of punches down from Zanjinev.
I think he's found a bit more
And
space.
it's all over! It is all over! Hicham Lagazali, unable to totally defend himself from that position. We've seen that finish before with legendary MMA match featuring George St. Pierre and Matt Hughes. Excuse me, PJ Pellet, Matt Hughes. That's exactly how that fight finished. Both arms pinned down, you can't totally defend yourself. Zanjinev turned up the tempo and got his TKO stoppage.
It wasn't for lack of trying though. I mean, how many times did Zanjinev seem like he was going to get a submission, we'll get the TKO, and finally in the third round, he managed to turn it on. Let's have a look at some of the replays here.
Breaks some space in that salivary position, drops the elbow. And here in the fight-ending shot, a series of unanswered punches, not knockout blows, but completely unanswered.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 57 seconds, round number 3. Referee David Swan puts a halt to the night winner by TKO victory in his pro debut from Amman, Jordan.
Zanjinev enjoying by World Cup colleague Josh Palmer as the crowd here in Jordan goes absolutely wild.
I'm very proud. I'm tired too.
How hard did you think you were going to have to go to submit him? Because he seemed like he was never going to give up the tap.
I saw it. I saw it in the first round, and second round he's not gonna tap. So I chose to just take the position and slowly punch him, and that's worked, thanks God.
How does it feel to have this kind of support here in Jordan?
Am I speaking Arabic? شباب صبايا شكرا لكم واحد صراحة مستحيل بدونكم بس شيء رهيب شكرا لكم كل واحد أنا ضربت كثير وتعبت كثير بس أعطوكم هاي البداية وإن شاء الله شوي شوي مع هاي الأورجنايزيشن راح أوصل للتوب
Zanjinev victorious here at Cage Warriors Fight Night 10 in his professional debut. The Jordanian crowd absolutely lapping the atmosphere up here.
And all champions, we are set to go with the next bout tonight. 3 rounds, this in the featherweight division. And making his way to the cage first, fighting out of the blue corner from France, here is Miguel Arro.
And we are back on the Cage Warriors Fight Night 10 Facebook Prelims live stream. We just witnessed Zanjinev victorious in his professional debut, but now we move on to a pair of much more experienced fighters. Miguel Santametejaro from Nice, France, by way of Spain, making his way to the cage for his featherweight bout. He did yesterday, Josh Fight, considerable last.
Yeah, on the way out. You know, took a short notice, I think about that now. He has surrendered a push of his first debut. Very tough 2013 for Miguel Arro. Coming off a couple of losses in June and September. I'm sure he's going to be very anxious to get back on track. Reasonably well-rounded, gets the job done on the feet, more on the ground.
And it's Miguel Arro undertaking his final preparations at the Irish MMA prep point. We're pointing out as well just that Miguel Arro stepped on the scales heavy yesterday after losing 152 pounds on his first try. He did go away and cut the weight, he did make the effort, actually dropped another 3 pounds in 2 hours, so he did make every effort to make the weight, and as you say, he did play the fight later, so I'm not saying this should be out against him.
And his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner, making his way to the cage from England. Here is Dave Hill.
And Dave Hill making his way to the cage now. One of the top-ranked featherweights on the UK domestic circuit. 11 wins against just 3 losses, a huge 8 submissions for the man from England.
Yeah, really accomplished grappler is Dave Hill. So quick at covering the distance on the entries in and in the scrambles. Obviously, we first saw him on Cage Warriors, picking up that unfortunate loss to Tim Lobov. Did challenge very well against Conor McGregor, an incredible scrap. That was over in Dublin in June of 2012. Most recently, though, get back on track, picking up a win last September, decisioning Brian Moore. Always a pleasure to watch Dave Hill fight. You get a lot of versatility and a lot of very interesting and entertaining grappling.
And here we go once again, fight fans, 3 rounds of the featherweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background is in karate and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. At 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in over the featherweight limit at 150 pounds. His professional record stands at 7 victories and 4 defeats. Fight out of Nice, France by way of Spain. Here is Miguel Santamuerte Aro. And next is the black prosecutor fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 8 and 1/2 inches tall. He weighed in 146 pounds even and brings the professional record of 11 victories and 3 defeats. Here is the submission specialist from Coventry, England. Here is Dave Hill. Referee in charge of the action is Ricardo Mitchell.
Referee Rich Mitchell about to get this one underway. A catchweight bout due to Miguel Harrow missing weight.
Ready? Ready?
Dave Hill in the blue and red shorts, Miguel Harrow in the white compression trunks. Harrow coming up hard and fast here, Josh.
Yeah, immediately looking to type in the centre of the cage. Over under position here as Dave Hill marches Harrow back towards the edge of the arena.
Harrow, a Shotokan karate specialist with a background in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. David Hill, really one of the more rounded guys out there on the circuit.
Yeah, looking to just get that body up now, see if he can fold the outside arm, and it was a good change of direction from Harrow to earn the top position here. Hill scrambling to replace guard, but Harrow very nicely moving to a side control position.
Miguel Harrow may have been a late-minute replacement, but certainly not here to just make up the numbers.
So Dave Hill grabbing half guard, immediately back to full guard now. Rubber guard. See what he can do with this high control position here. A lot of flexibility and dexterity required for this kind of guard work.
Eddie Bravo fans, that inside over will no doubt be rejoicing on Twitter as we speak.
Oh, looking at... Well, he made a grip as though he was going to swing his hips out for an armbar. Always active from the guard is Dave Hill. Exactly what you've got to do.
On the platter here.
Harrow wary and stepping over.
Good defence here from...
Yeah, textbook defence. Saw that coming, but it was nice to see Hill looking for those types of submissions. Again, catching the half guard.
Looking to posture up and land some strikes now. Here's the man from France.
You can see immediately Dave Hill's opening his guard. He's looking to attack these grips. Methodically moving again to that high control point. Again, Kimura ramming guillotine coming from here. Looking to cinch up that double wrist lock.
Harrow's going to have to be careful here. He's leaving that arm in.
Yeah,
Dave Hill will take advantage of it.
Looking to sit his weight back, trying to keep it back straight. Dave Hill had been able to break him down. There may have been more to it, but again, we're to the full guard now as Hill again attacks the left-hand side.
For that Kimura.
Oh, a good scramble from Harrow.
Harrow takes his man back. Dave Hill in trouble here. This is a bad position.
Really?
Neck crank's available, but he's going to be looking to slip that arm.
Yeah, face bar from Miguel Harrow now. Really looking to just get the arch into Dave Hill's back. Hill is going to have to fight these grips here.
Hill persevering, looking to turn into his man's guard.
That's a lovely bit of anticipation from Miguel Harrow.
David Hill fighting the hands here.
So a couple of minutes left to work. Body triangle, it just looks like it's on the toes. Dave Hill has enough to worry about up top without thinking about breaking the grip on the feet here. Oh, and Harrow looks like he cinched it across the jaw. Painful, but a grappler of Dave Hill's experience, I think, will be easy.
And Hill turns into the guard. Turnabout fair play here at Cage Warriors Fight Night 10.
First time we've seen Hill in top position now. We're going to see what the guard game of Miguel Harrow's like. Overt control on the left side, and he too is looking to open an attack. Arming guillotine here.
Hill looking to pass that guard, but he's going to be careful with the neck.
You can see Hill turning his chin to the right to really try and get it inside and take the pressure off.
That did look tight for a second there, Josh.
Harrow's adjusting. Dave Hill's not using his hands to try and break a grip here, so I think he's probably feeling a bit safe.
Cage Warriors welterweight Tom Brees in the corner of Dave Hill. On behalf of everyone at Cage Warriors, we wish Tom all the best with his recovery from injury. We did speak to him earlier in the week, possibly targeting a return, perhaps by the end of this year, early next.
Dave Hill has passed here. Oh, really, he's fighting a lovely double wrist lock grip from Miguel Harrow, who tried to use it to transition to an armbar. Hill with the one to the back.
Let's see what Dave Hill can do with this position. Miguel Harrow seemingly had him in trouble earlier in the fight. Hill now taking the initiative, but Harrow turning to Hill's guard. Again with the elbow blast from Hill.
Oh, and he's got control of the body now. Let's see what Dave Hill can do with this omoplata. That far side
on the other side.
Oh, that far side grip is going to allow him to really control the body here. Suicide roll from Miguel Harrow to break out of that one. What a scramble that was.
Incredible grappling exchanges here in the first round between Miguel Harrow and Dave Hill. Hill hammering away with punches and elbows to end that first round. What a first round, Josh.
Yeah, how fun was that? Both guys having some excellent moments on the ground. A lot of transitions, a lot of positional attacks, very small hip changes going on. Let's have a look at some of the replays of that action.
Plenty of action for our production truck to choose from. Josh keeps the position in the clinch, and Harrow changed direction to get that takedown. Great positional awareness from Harrow there, great balance.
Yeah, this was some of the groundwork where Dave Hill attempted to attack. Here's Harrow just passing, going straight to the back. Really nice scramble from the Spaniard.
That face bar. Hill turning into the guard here. Setting himself in a dominant position.
And here he got hold of the body so quickly, he had a really good chance to finish this omoplata. And just rolling underneath was the Spaniard to escape.
Fantastic grappling exchanges here.
Sorry. Towel, please, Dave.
Don't forget to join in the conversation on social media. You can, of course, find us on Twitter at Cage Warriors and on Facebook, Cage Warriors Fighting Championship. Let us know what you thought of this fight so far, and indeed what you're most looking forward to for the remainder of the evening. Cage Warriors Fight Night 10 here at Amman Jordan, sponsored by IrishMMA.com and London Fight Store. Do visit our sponsors when you can. But we are back underway now. Second round. Dave Hill, Miguel Harrow, and Hill landing some nice punches there.
Yeah, both guys,
Straight to the right hook.
well, they opened up on the feet. Hill getting the better of that exchange, and Harrow forced to go through the eye of the storm and look for the takedown here.
Harrow pinning his man up against the cage now. Hill pummels under and turns his man.
Good head position from Dave Hill. Getting really low in on this double leg now.
Hill links the hands and deposits Harrow onto the mat.
Is immediately looking to step over and isolate the legs. You can see he's trying to control the leg to stop Harrow posting and standing back up.
Aldrich Kasasa there in the corner of Miguel Harrow. Released on Cage Warriors in London just over a month ago.
Dave Hill, you can see, he's wanting to control that far wrist of Miguel Harrow.